Hello gamers, and welcome to Let's Play Challenge of the Five Realms, part 26. Now, it's been a while since I actually did a Let's Play for this game, and I'm terribly sorry for the delay, but I have had a really busy life lately with bringing my newborn child into this world. He was born on April 24th, 2015, and I have just recently got some time to actually continue this Let's Play. So, I believe we were at the point where we need to find the leader of the rebellion in Burano. So, we're now going to Burano to find out that rebellion. Your appearance is odd, stranger, yet you have the look and of authority about you. I am Zeros Shadownoth, and I am at your service. What can you tell me about this city? Burano is the second-class city of Aerians, and until recently there was little to say of it. However, a revolution against Stratavan and the exam is in the offing. I might have some information few others would have concerning those actively working for change. How much do you want? I do not know the leader of the movement to unite Aerians, which is what the rebellion calls itself, but I can give you the next best thing. For 30 gold pieces, I'll tell you the names of the 3 who are close to the leader of the movement. Will you pay for this information? Yeah, sure, why not? Thanks. You are looking for 2 men, Evantide Spiderfield and Penio Demonbane, and a woman named Arlenia Silverfoot. They can tell you who's controlling the revolutionary activity. Of course, you may have to torture it out of them. Now, it says here Arlenia Silverfoot, but that is actually a mistype. It is supposed to be Arlenia Silverfrost. So we go over here, talk to him. You'll find Burano a hospitable place to visit, despite what the Stratavonians might say. Who is it to say we aren't as smart as they are, simply because we didn't fare as well on the cast exam? We're just as worthy as they. Arlenia Silverfrost. You don't look like someone from Stratavan, and you're certainly not from Nyx. You look different from any Aerian I've ever seen. Different, but not unattractive. That means she wants us. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and cast a truce spell on her. And there you have it. You scoundrel. Your magics might force me to tell that which I would rather die than reveal. But you will not stop us from changing all of Aerians. Renjack Taskmaster is the name of the man who will make all Aerians siblings. He lives in a 2-story building on the high platform near the armory. Alright, so we're looking for a 2-story building near the armory. Here's the armory. Oh, Penio Demonbane. Here's the other guy. If you've been to Stratavan, you've no doubt heard stories about how wretched Burano is. But as you can see for yourself, we dummies have managed to prosper. We can truth him. If y'all want to see it in a future LP, let me know. No need to now, because we already know what he's going to say. I do believe he actually attacks me. So, go over here and talk to Renjack Taskmaster. Excuse me, I was about to return to my meditation. I find that I require more contemplation than most Buranians. What of yourself, young man? Your dress and mine are different from most Aerians. The mud on your boots suggests that you do not follow the way of the mind. You face ostracism if the elders of Infinisia learn of you. So saith you. We're going to go ahead and actually cast a truce spell on him. So let's leave, come back in. And cast a truce spell on him. Because we know he's the leader. Pure, T, and simple. I have no choice, I see, but to drop my deception. I am Renjack Taskmaster, leader of the movement to unite Aerians. If you come to kill me, I warn you that the desire for change runs too deep in Burano for my death to stop it. So kill me if you must. I don't know where in the realm you call home, indeed, if anywhere in the realm. But if you stay here any length of time, you will know that the caste system is appallingly unjust. Then what actions do you take to change the situation? The movement's activities are many, although recently we have concentrated on producing a newspaper edition that outlines our plans for and vision of Aerius' future. Text is the only way to reach the Stratavonians. While we have printed some copies on a crude press, our supply of ink and parchment has expired. Until we can obtain more, our efforts to spread our ideals must wait. So he needs ink and parchment, which I am going to now go to Phanasia to get him, because that's where it's at. Phanasia. And you can look right here and see there's Zula right here. We need to fight them. We need to get rid of them. And we're going to, right now. We are the Zula, the reptilian queens of Lord Grimnoth's realm. The Master has ordered us to destroy you. Chaos will rule when the Tree of Wisdom is killed. And let's get everybody in a nice, safe place. In essence, the Zula aren't very hard as long as you have a strong party. If you go at them not having, you know, your knights, archers, stuff like that, it is kind of rough. They do have some pretty powerful spells. I mean, their explode will get you all on. I mean, I got it in quick combat right now just because I believe my group can handle it, but generally you would want to take some precautions on this fight and be ready. I mean, I'm ready to escape right now to get what I need, but as you can see, it's not really needed. If these females guard the trees so fervently, it must be valuable. The Zula are dangerous foes who are purely evil. We must be ready to face this danger. Yeah, I think that's another part of the, you know, playing this after its time, where it, you know, it kind of sets up a little late. I mean, that should have been said beforehand, but anyway, what we want to do is find the one who does the ink. Your appearance has startled me, stranger. I heard rumors that a being from another realm was visiting Aerius. You look intelligent. Not as intelligent as an Aerian, mind you, but intelligent in a simple, uncomplicated way. I am responsible for supplying the Aerian elders in Phanasia with parchment paper and ink so that they can record their memoirs. Phanasia is the home of the most respected Aerian elders. My job is quite important. Look at this paper and ink around me. Some of the most valuable lessons and brilliant ideas will be written on these pages. It's an awesome thought, isn't it? Would you like to buy some of this parchment paper for 50 gold pieces? Yes, I would. Here's the parchment paper. I hope great tales are written on these pages. I also have a supply of ink. I suppose you'll need that if you want to do any writing. Would you like to purchase ink for 30 gold pieces? Yes, I would. The supply of ink should last you for quite a while. And now we go back to our friend Renjack Taskmaster in Burano. with the required pieces that he needs. And here we go. I confess I am dumbfounded. You have brought the ink and parchment we so desperately need. I do not know who you are, and I have even less idea about where you came from. But your action today makes you an ally of all Aerians fighting for equality and respect. I don't know that I can ever return this favor, but I stand ready to help you should you need me. For now, the least I can do is give you a copy of the publication this ink and paper will produce. I trust you'll keep this a secret, since if you plan to turn me into the authorities, you would have already done so. And now we have the Aerian newspaper, a key item for our Stratbonian friends. And I believe we need to talk to Blue Senator Glorenzia. That is correct. I'm more persuasive than any of you. Let me handle this. I have been to Verano and met with it's supposed to be Rin Jack. See? The mistype? It's supposed to be Rin Jack. Taskmaster, the leader of the movement to change Aerian laws that are outdated. Taskmaster gave me this newspaper to show you. He will be circulating it soon, but he wanted you to see it first. It explains his views on the abolition of the caste exam and the legalizing of physical labor. I have heard the opinions of Taskmaster, and I agree with him. It is unfair to judge individuals on a test score. So many factors can influence the way someone takes an exam, and there is nothing wrong with physical labor or combat, if it is necessary. If you knew how to defend yourselves, you wouldn't be at the mercy of the Peregrines. No society is perfect, but I think it is time your society evolved beyond arrogance and privilege. You speak with wisdom. I agree that it is time to revise our customs. King Bonarello and I have often discussed the abolition of the caste exam, but each time he brought it up to his father, he was silenced. There was even a day when Bonarello and I tried to build a bookshelf. When his father, the king, discovered us, Bonarello was punished. Now that Bonarello is king of Aerius, I believe the new generation of Aerians connects with a new social order, where Verano, Stratavon, and even Panagia are open to anyone and everyone. It is time for a new system. Thank you for helping open my eyes. It was wrong to banish Brinjack Taskmaster from Stratavon for trying to repair damages to his home. His courageous actions have paved the way for a new social order, where all Aerians are treated with equality and respect. Tell the king that we can finally enact the plans that he and I discussed before his father's death. And so I shall. You have done well. Senator Glorenzia is right. It is time that we banish the test score system for determining caste membership. I have always believed that the system was unfair, but my father would never listen. As the royal heir, I was not required to take the exam, but I obtained a copy of the test and took it on my own. If my score were any indication, I don't believe I would have been allowed in Verano. I would have probably been building a nest in Nyx with the Peregrines, which leads to the final and most important problem that must be solved before I can leave. The Peregrines are still attacking Aryan citizens and property. It may be time for a truce. A settlement of some sort. I was gazing at the farm from my castle window, and I realized that even if the Aerians designed the structure, it still took talent and insight to build it. Perhaps the Peregrines aren't as barbaric as my forefathers have said. I want you to determine that. Speak to Senator Reclinia about the Peregrine attacks. He has devised a plan that I have approved, but we need your help to execute it. Return to me when you've settled the situation. And on that note, I'm going to end this Let's Play, and we're going to pick up where we find out exactly what's going on with the Peregrines. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. If you enjoyed the Let's Play, go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.